Welcome back. This week, we talk about the brief opening of the Straits of Hormuz, the reflecting pool outside the Lincoln Memorial's peeling paint job, a UFC fighter calls Michelle Obama a man after a White House event, the success of Backrooms inspiring Hollywood to search the pits of Reddit for movie gold, an 85-year-old street racer, Noah's Ark flood insurance fiasco, enemy nuns marry each other, yep, and then Egypt and Iran are facing off in the Gay Pride World Cup match. And in this week's Am I the Asshole? Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to. We'd like to thank Pantera Girl, Rusty Lugnuts, Colton Zamersla, Kevin Garahan, Kylie and Alec Gangwish, and Mark Stadler. And away we go.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm on it.
Hey, freak show! You're going nowhere!
We'll do it live! Fuck it!
Welcome back, kids and coaches, to another episode of West of Knowhere. I am Levi.
And I'm Shane.
And we're back. And it's Father's Day.
Woo, woo.
Happy Father's Day to all of the daddies out there. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
But like when we say Father's Day, we mean you have an actual human child.
Yeah, not... What else would it be?
I don't know. Because like some girls go like, it's Mother's Day and I have fur babies. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Oh.
I do have a buddy who's like, I'm a dad. And he just has 2 dogs. And it's like, no, you're not.
I thought this was about to be about me for a second. It's like, I've never used those words.
No.
He is my baby, but I'm not a father because I'm too mean to him. So, or at least I am if you go off of like human logic. I'm like, fuck you. And he's like, I don't know what that means.
Dude, my ex used to get so mad at me because like I would talk shit to our dog.
Yeah.
I'd be like, fuck you. Who's a fucking idiot? And he would just like fucking wiggle. And she'd be like, he knows what you're saying. I was like, no, he doesn't. If I say anything in a high pitched voice, he loves it.
Yeah. It's like my dog thinks it's good when I flip him off because I always laugh afterwards. So it's like, he's like, oh, yeah, that's great. And I'm like, just randomly, I'll just enter a room and he's there. And I'm like, I really talk shit to my brother's dog though, but he's dumb. So fuck you, Bingo, bitch.
Oh, they destined him to fail and they named him Bingo.
Well, they adopted him. Yeah.
Right, and there's that superstition if you change their name, they'll die.
I don't think it went with it was like that. I think that they're just, his wife probably led the charge on like, well, he's already knows Bingo, so like, yeah, but you could call him like Ted or something less weird. Dog named Ted. Yeah. Anyway, Father's Day. It's Pride Month. Happy Pride Month to you. I know it's a big time for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just passed Juneteenth as well.
Juneteenth.
Yeah.
Big time.
It's a packed month for holidays.
It's a holiday season extravaganza.
Yeah.
I think Toyotathon's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, crickets in the comments section. It's just Kylie talking to herself.
Yeah.
She said in all caps, lawsuit for the bungee jump lady's family. Which, since she is a legal lawyer, she can do that. Kylie, not the bungee jump lady.
Yeah.
She's dead. But she also said at the timestamp 256, this is the podcast motto, which was something to the effect of me asking if everybody's ready to get sad or something like that.
Yeah,
So,
it was. Mm-hmm.
yeah, and I stand by that. Actually, not a lot of sad stories today, I'll be honest. I will say, man, we had the Strait open for about a day and a half, and Iran was like, actually, we changed our mind. So that's great. Also, the proposed deal is substantially worse than what we already had in existence before Trump deleted it in 2018. Because he said it was the worst deal in history or some shit like that. Like,
In the history of all trade deals?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's the worst one. So, yeah, I don't know. It seems like something happened, but then it's like, well, they closed it again. Iran said that we're not going to open it back up until Israel stops bombing Lebanon. So guess the Strait of Hormuz is going to be closed indefinitely. And
Wow. Okay.
I feel like even before there were bombs, the people have been bombing that place forever. Like,
They had trebuchets set up. Just hurling
eating
rocks.
the fucking oil canisters. Yeah. So, anyway, we got JD Vance going to Switzerland, I believe, to do some more negotiations, which, you know, I think that's probably for the best. You should probably let him handle that. Not for nothing, he is a very intelligent fella, despite what the memes make him seem. You can tell he's intelligent, but it's better than the alternative, which is either Donnie himself or we get, I don't know, Jared Kushner in there for no reason other than he's married to Trump's daughter. And anyway, what else is going on?
Not a lot.
No?
I don't think so. I don't feel like there is.
I mean, well, there's not like globally, I think, but there's some interesting stuff. I want to start with this one. Oh, well, not really start since I already said one, but I think we should talk about it. The reflecting pool. Are you up to speed on this?
No. What even is that?
The reflecting pool in front of the Lincoln Memorial.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Do you know any of the story about it?
No.
This is why I love you. You stay away from news stuff so heavily. Like, so Trump's like, we have the biggest pool in the world. And then he has like a picture of the reflecting pool standing up. And then there's like buildings next to it. Because, you know, that's how you measure pools, is how tall they are compared to buildings. Like, so that's its own thing. He's doing this rebeautification in DC, and he's just making everything as gaudy and tacky as possible. And so what they did was they drained the reflecting pool, and so essentially what the reflecting pool was,
And filled it with Hawaiian punch.
No, I mean, not super far off, but I need visual aids here. Hold on. I need aids. Yeah, chat, click that. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so this is the process. The reflecting pool was like a super high polished concrete or marble or something like that.
Okay.
And then they're like, what if we decided to put blue pool stuff on the bottom? You know, because it's a fucking swimming pool, I guess, now. Yeah, so that was the idea. And it's not going great. It is completely algae ridden right now. Here they are trying to clean it. Yeah, so this is... Here's a really good picture. Yeah, I know. And fun, it's peeling already. So they spent all this money, $14 million of
Are you fucking kidding me?
taxpayer money to do this. And it's not even lasting very long. I like this picture because you get a little underwater peek right there. So yeah, pretty cool. A lot of really important stuff going on we have to spend money on. But yeah, so 14 some million dollars. It was a no bid contract that went to one of Trump's buddies, longtime business buddies, who looks like, oh man, I gotta see if I can find a picture of this guy, because he looks like probably the slimiest dude I've ever seen. he's like every bad guy in a movie that's revolved around. Yeah, man, holy shit, this fucking guy. Here you go. So yeah,
He looks like, if you were to like look up in the dictionary, like creepy uncle.
yeah, it says here is only 1.7. I thought I saw 114, maybe. Either way, it's too much because
I
you
don't
just
understand.
left it there.
Yeah, I was like, it had been like that for years. Like, what are we doing?
Well, the whole thing about it is it's like, okay, when you put blue in a pool, it now reflects a blue color, and it's called the reflecting pool. It's supposed to be a very plain reflection of what's above. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah, yeah.
Man, we really need to figure out how much it was actually. Here's an article that says $6.9 million. Nice. Anyway, somebody's got to get a number out there. But like that, yeah, the whole thing is like it's supposed to just reflect what's above it, or what you know, like a mirror, but it's a pool, shimmery. And now it looks like a swamp, which is ironic. And yeah, anyway, so a lot of cool stuff going on there.
Yeah,
Oh man, okay, you watched Backrooms.
I did.
Okay, Backrooms, a lot of people listening might not know, but it started as like just a random meme on 4chan, and it turned into this like Slender Man kind of thing where it's a creepypasta kind of deal, and people used to write fictional content based on it and whatever. And then obviously the dude who made Backrooms had a whole bunch of videos on YouTube dedicated to like exploring this in a more visual way than just writing stuff. So this is like Hollywood is like, we got to find the next big thing. So Hollywood is now scrounging the floors of Reddit trying to find creepy or interesting stories that could come out with new box office, like just big shots, right? So
Yeah.
which
Well, I mean-
could be funny, or it could be good, or it could be bad, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Well, after the success of Curry Barker with Obsession,
yeah,
that movie, that they spent $750,000 making that movie, and when I looked earlier this week, it had made $285 million globally.
yeah,
So just an insane amount of money.
yeah.
So I get it. I get what they're trying to do, but it's just like, I mean, you can't force shit. Like, I mean, I don't know.
That's what I'm worried is going to happen. It's going to be like, wow, this seems super interesting, to a room full of Hollywood executives who have no idea what regular people like, other than like data points they get on a spreadsheet or whatever. But I just like, there's so many really fun little like 2-minute horror stories or whatever on Reddit. There's really good ideas, but there's so much more dog shit. And I'm like, they're gonna end up coming out with so many stupid things. Because like, not even it was like Slender Man, that didn't really even make a very good franchise. Like, there's some like a couple really bad movies, and then like a video game, and that's kind of about it. So it's like, well, you really have to have somebody that's gonna be able to take that idea and spin it into something that's digestible and interesting and shit.
Yeah. I really, because I guess Curry Barker is also going to do the next I think it's Blumhouse. It might be Blumhouse or it's A24, one of the two.
I think it's A24.
They're redoing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and he's going to be the director. And I'm hopeful because he's fucking really good, but also, why are we doing that movie for the 4th fucking time?
Yeah.
Like, just let Jessica Biel have her movie, all right?
Yeah, that's the only one anybody cares about, you know?
Yeah. Well, that one's good as fuck, too. Like,
That is a very good one. I will tell you, I watched the original. I mean, it's been a while ago now, but it was recently. And that movie is fucking terrifying, really. Like, it's not
Really?
really
Okay.
like scary, but like when you are like, I don't know. I think maybe it's just watching it as an adult versus like watching it as, you know, a teenager. And like, whoa, it's fucking gnarly. And then I'm like, putting myself in the shoes of these people, I'm like, this is fucking scary as hell. Like, the iconic scene of him grabbing the lady off the porch and pulling her back into the thing, which the Jessica Biel one, they did like a very good 1-for-1 of that whole thing. But what I absolutely love about the original is that scene, there's like no music. There's like, he just fucking grabs her goes down to the thing and like slams the thing. Like it's just so fast you don't even have time to process what's happening.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's fucking gnarly, man. And then I also read somewhere, it's like somebody was talking about how Leatherface is just like super, like, obviously he's got some issues, you know, he's got a couple of things wrong with him, but his whole thing is these people are intruders. And so I'm like, that's actually kind of hilarious to think about. It's like making him the bad guy or the good guy in your mind when you're watching it. Like, these fuckers are just all over. Does he take it to some extremes? Yes. But I will say the obsession making, so it's close to 300 million right now.
Okay.
Off of a $750,000 budget, which is insane. And it reminds me of Paranormal Activity, because that was like $15,000. Yeah, I don't know
Wow.
if you knew that, but
No.
the first one was made with $15,000 and ended up on its, with like theatrical run, totally $194 million, which is super impressive.
Yeah.
And then obviously the whole, like, whether you liked them or not, it did make like 8 more movies after the fact. So like it made more money. Just an insane like profit margin on that fucking movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember when that happened, I was like, this guy's going to be making fucking crazy ass movies forever. And then like he really kind of just dropped off. And I was like, well, okay. But I hope that both of these guys, the Curry Barker and Kane Parsons, I hope they continue to apply the same like passion that they did in these 2 movies with their future projects, because I don't know how many times the fucking, you know, these one-hit wonder of a director comes out, and or like a couple hits, and then it's like, well, they just started, you know, they what's the word when you're telling people what to do instead of doing it yourself?
Oh, what? You mean like a teacher? What?
No, like
A coach.
no, like if you're at work and you delegate, they just start delegating shit too much, and then like the product gets diluted because it's just like not the same, right?
Yeah.
Or studio interference or whatever. But did you watch the UFC White House fights?
I did not watch it, but I've seen the stories about there being the like plot to drone bomb Musk.
I did. Well, I did see that. That was not what I was ready to talk about.
Okay.
That's okay.
I mean, I'm not really read up on it, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I did see that. I mean, it's almost like having a giant event on the front lawn of one of the most secure facilities. It's gonna bring some unwanted attention. I am surprised. One of the UFC fighters, Josh Hockett, he beat Derek Lewis, who gives arguably the funniest post-fight interviews of all time. So that's kind of a shame, because what we got out of this guy was not great. This guy's also very like not confrontational. He likes to be contrarian. He likes to say shit that he knows is gonna.
Oh,
get
he's a shock jock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He like does a shitty Macho Man impression, and it's like, come on, man. Nobody wants that. Don't do that, because you're gonna end up coming out as like a fucking racist or something, and then you're gonna ruin that image for everybody. So like, just do your own thing. Well, he, in his post-fight interview with Mr. Joe Rogan, who he's got a podcast, I think, too. And at the end of the interview, Hockett says, Michelle Obama is a man. Am I right, America? And then Joe Rogan, as classy as ever, said, ladies and gentlemen, Josh Hockett fucking was like, all right, well, I'm going to cut that short so the UFC doesn't lose any money.
You know I feel like that's such a weird first lady to go after, because I feel like she was a really good first lady, and she really tried to do a lot of like outreach programs and a lot of like I don't really ever remember hearing anything that she did that people were like, oh, that's questionable.
People. I remember she had that big push to put like healthy food options in schools and shit.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, she wants to take our pop machines. I'm like, She needs to. We shouldn't have that much sugar and then be forced to sit in a classroom for an hour and a half. That's not good strategy for anybody, but here we are. And then, like, now, like, fast forward all this time, and Melania's like, we need to make America's healthier options in schools and stuff. And it's like, you guys fucking... You called them communists because they were trying to take Coca-Cola out of the vending machines at elementary schools, man. Not really, but... Well, maybe. Maybe in, like, Georgia or something, but... it's 'cause,
People from Georgia are the worst, you know?
well, no, just because, you know, Atlanta is Coke's headquarters, right?
Yeah, it is.
So, but either way, it is a very bizarre thing, and I've always been kind of confused as to why people, like, that's the first thing that they want to go after for Michelle. She's a dude. Like, why is that? First of all, the party that refuses to stop talking about other people's genitals is continues to do so, and it's like, I did see a very interesting interview with Dana White that somebody asked him about it, and he's like, it's embarrassing. It's bullshit. First of all, I voted for Obama in his first term. I didn't vote for him in his second term, but I voted for him in his first term, and I went to the inauguration of Donald Trump, and I sat right behind him, and everybody, like, posts memes like I was meme mugging Obama, but Obama was, like, the only person in that event to, like, approach me and be, like, cordial and shit. He's like, turned around, shook my hand, and said, congratulations on all your successes. It's like, yeah, fuck that guy and his wife, dude. He's a piece of shit. Like, so it was very funny just seeing, you know. Also, his library, his presidential libraries, had its grand opening.
Does every president have a library?
Yeah, it's a tradition. Yeah.
I think we're good on libraries. I think we're full up.
Well, I don't think anybody's going to them is the problem. But one of my favorite jokes that Robin Williams ever made was he was talking about the George W. Bush Presidential Library, because the stand-up thing that this is from is post-Obama inauguration. So it's like around the same time where that would, like, start to get planned out. And he was, like, talking about how basically it's gonna be a fucking like a daycare or something like that. Yeah.
Just books on how to do cocaine efficiently.
Yeah. How to take daddy's money and run it into the ground, and how to avoid going to Vietnam.
Just books full of Bushisms, you know?
Yeah. Strategery.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, won't get fooled again.
That's right. Famous J. Cole lyric. And all right, you want some ironic news? I got some
Sure.
ironic stories for you.
Okay.
A couple of these are ironic just because of situations, but this first one is a little ironic just because it's not what you would think. It's not really irony, just kind of confusing, but an 85-year-old driver was clocked going 110 miles an hour.
She was
and
late for
then
bingo.
promptly accused of street racing. So, good for him. I mean, you know.
Look, Fast Forever is on its way out. He's like, I remember the good old days.
Yeah. So he said, this guy, William Bosworth, not related to the boss, Brian Bosworth, but he was, after he was pulled over going 110 on State Road 48 in Lake County, Florida.
Of course.
Yeah. Old guy, Florida, this story's got everything. He said he was out for a drive when another car swerved at him. The other driver, a 57-year-old man named Philip Signorino, who's driving a Corvette. And Signorino said that his Corvette wasn't capable of reaching speeds that high. Oh, you got one of those slow edition ones, huh? There's just a couple dudes fucking
reliving the glory days.
Yeah. I was trying to see if I could figure out what kind of car the 85-year-old was driving from. They got dash cam or body cam footage. I think it can. I don't know.
Oh, dude.
Anyway.
That's still crazy.
Yeah. Next ironic story. Have you ever been to the Noah's Ark attraction in Kentucky?
Never.
Okay, well, there's Noah's Ark. It's in Kentucky. A lot of people don't know that.
Okay.
I think Joseph Smith was the only one to accurately predict all of the biblical events took place in America. So, according to Mormonism. But anyway, no. This is a real one. It is a tourist thing. It's 510 feet long, and it opened in 2016. So, pretty cool. It, however, had some issues over the past few years in regards to insurance and rain damages. So Noah's Ark having it sued their insurance company over damages caused by heavy rains, which is pretty funny to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm assuming the insurance company was just not compensating the amount that they should have, or that they, I guess, expected in connection to how the repairs cost or whatever. But the headline itself is enough for me to bring it up, because I was like, that's amazing. And then this one, this might be my favorite, and if they make it a movie, I'll watch it. Enemy lesbian nuns quit convent and marry each other.
So like an Adam and Eve situation, or not like a Romeo and Juliet situation, like two rival nunneries?
I assume that's what's going on. I don't know how you could be... Whoa, okay. So the pair initially didn't like each other. One called the other an unbearable, stuck-up little nun. Which is Catholic for she's a big old bitch. And...
Okay.
Yeah. But apparently they started to...
Bang.
Develop feelings. And they said, you know what? It's not enough to pray. We gotta feel physical feelings. So that's pretty funny.
I think they make this movie already.
Huh?
I think they make this movie already.
Yeah.
On like a little known website called Cornhub.
Cornhub.
Yeah.
Where all your corn recipes can be found. Yeah. So anyway, good for them, you know. They're married. They have a church that's obviously
not Catholic.
Not a Catholic one. I don't know. This new pope, he's kind of the shit, actually. But Pope Leo. Anyway, pretty cool. So
they were both in unhappy marriages to the Lord.
To the Lord. That's our Pride Month story of the week. In other Pride-related news, this is in your neck of the woods. You should go watch this. The World Cup Pride match in Seattle. It's just because it's taking place in Pride Month, and Seattle's pretty liberal.
Okay.
You want to guess the countries that are facing off in it?
I mean, I thought the U.S. and Australia already did.
No. Well, I mean, they probably did, but this is dubbed the Pride match as the Seattle's World Cup thing.
I have no clue. I don't know. Nothing really jumps out.
Iran and Egypt.
Okay. All right.
I don't think that anything could be as funny as that. It's so fucking funny. Oh, man.
Okay.
Obviously, if you live under a rock and don't know, homosexuality not really appreciated in Egypt or Iran.
Or women, for that matter.
Yeah, they don't like women either, but which is weird because that's kind of gay. But anyway, yeah, so they're going to be playing in Seattle on the 26th, and there's going to be a lot of stuff they don't want to see there, and that's hilarious to me.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's not every day that like a fun story comes across that's like, it technically doesn't really harm anybody, but there's gonna be two massive populations on the planet that are pissed off about it.
Yes. That's
yeah. Just good, wholesome family fun. I hope there's like a couple of dude streakers that are making out while they're running across the thing, and somehow, some way, I don't know how you do it, but if anybody can figure it out, it's the people that go to Pride Month, So
All right.
that's all I got.
Okay. Well, then here we go with our first actor. It is none other than the great Steve Zahn.
Fuck yeah. I love this guy.
He's such a great actor. Next, Viggo Mortensen.
Whoa.
Yep.
Okay.
The King.
Yeah.
James Gandolfini. Yeah. Next, Gene Hackman.
Holy shit.
I've never seen this movie. I need to watch it. And then last but not least, Denzel Washington.
Man. Is it, hold on. My phone's all the way over there. I feel like I know this, and it's gonna bother me. All right. It's from the 90s?
Yes,
Okay. I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna get pissed off, though.
probably.
Yeah.
It is Crimson Tide,
Oh,
1995.
God damn it. Yeah. Roll Tide. Yeah.
Man, I came across this movie and I was like, I seen like the cast list and I was like, oh, this is
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah. I didn't know Steve Zahn was in that. That's crazy. He must have been a little baby boy in there.
It says he was William Barnes. I don't know who that is, but
It's been so long since I seen that movie, I couldn't tell you.
yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch it tonight.
I wanted to say not Man on Fire, but
Hunt for Red October.
no, there's another Denzel Washington movie from around that time, John Q or something, and I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be that because
Ooh, I know what that movie's about, but I've never watched John Q.
yeah, I don't know the last time I watched it. I remember when it came out because my mom worked for what is now Spectrum, was Charter back then, and they
Yeah.
used to do. It might have still been Cable USA actually, but they would do like promo packages for the salespeople to give out to like convince people to buy shit. And whenever they didn't go through all of it, by the time the movie came out and was gone, like it's like nobody cares about that shit anymore. So they just had it, and people would just take it home and whatever. And my mom had a blue sweater that just said John Q, and that was it. I think it had a 3-pack VHS with John Q, A Brilliant Mind, and Monsters Ball.
Okay,
Yeah, which are some bangers, but
definitely was. Yeah.
all right, that was a good one. Yeah, I haven't watched that movie in a long ass time. And Gene Hackman, R.I.P.
Yeah, he went terribly. All right.
Yeah,
If you made it this far, stop what you're doing, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave us comments, leave us reviews. If you want to hear your voice at the beginning of every episode, head on over to patreon.com, or well, head on to our Linktree, Linktree/wokpod, WOKPOD. Links for the Linktree are there. And if you don't want to give us money, that's fine too. If we thought we were funny for even a second, have a friend check us out. That works really well, actually. All right. Am I the asshole for forwarding my wife an Instagram reel of a recipe after she asked what I wanted for dinner tomorrow? My wife asked me what I'd like for dinner tomorrow, and I was thinking about it. My wife. I saw this Instagram reel of a yummy-looking recipe. I forwarded it to her and said she could try cooking this. She went ballistic, saying that only she cooks, that I never cook, and that she's not a servant whose job is to only cook and I order her around what to cook. I literally don't order her around. I didn't say cook this or else. She asked for suggestions, so I gave her one. That's it. I told her we can go to a restaurant instead, or we can try cooking it together on the weekend. I literally never ordered her to cook for me or told her that she had to cook. She merely asked for suggestions, so I gave her one.
yeah.
Additional notes, because everyone's asking the same question and I can't reply to 200 comments. I never cook. I do the dishes every day and other chores, but I finish work late, and it's easier for me to just either eat out on weekends or just simple packaged foods. I can pan fry steak.
All right.
Man. Number 2, it was a simple beef noodle recipe that looked yummy. She's done more complex things and similar things before. Number 3, she likes trying new recipes and has even told me she does. Number 4, even if I did something wrong, I didn't deserve to get shouted at. So, am I the asshole?
This guy just seems like a sweetheart, and the fact that he put in yummy as a grown man many times, makes me smile. I'm like, this guy he's just a hungry boy, and he's like, this looks yummy. I like it. Maybe we try it. And didn't even, yeah, I don't think that he's an asshole. I can see that it probably won't end that way for him in this thread, but
Yeah, I don't see how he was an asshole,
yeah,
but it is overwhelming
that's crazy.
the amount of people in the comments saying, you're an asshole.
That's wild.
Number one comment, you're the asshole. That question has an inherent implication of her asking for something, in all caps, that she's done before. She wasn't asking for an assignment. She was asking for a suggestion. She wouldn't be so pissed off if she wasn't the only one responsible for feeding y'all.
I must miss it.
Yeah, it's got to be a female thing. I don't know.
Yeah. I just, if you're asking the question and somebody answers in a way that is slightly different than what you expect, you don't need to explode like that.
Yeah.
Like, could he have broached it a different way? Sure. He could have been like, hey, I was thinking we try this sometime for dinner because it looks good. But nowhere, anywhere did, like, he's just like, oh, fucking. Like, the amount of casual conversations people have with friends and significant others, like, if you're trying to plan a day to hang out with the boys or whatever, and you're just, like, throwing links at each other.
Yeah.
That doesn't get thrown back at you, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I have friends that I only communicate with through Reels and do Reels and TikTok
Yeah.
and shit. Like, we actually haven't had, well, not in a while. We haven't had like a meaningful conversation in a while. We just literally throw shit at each other that reminds us of each other.
Yeah.
So maybe I could understand 10 years earlier, but like nowadays, that's how a lot of people communicate. We could have a conversation, and then 2 weeks later, I see a video that reminds me of that conversation, and I'll just send you the video.
Yeah.
So you asked for a suggestion. He gave you a suggestion.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to take the
what are some of
suggestion.
the other comments say?
Let's see, the number 2 one, which is in direct response to the first one. This is a correct answer. She wasn't asking to do more work, which is what trying a new recipe is. Even if someone enjoys cooking generally, it is still more effort to try something new. Her asking was to reduce the mental load of organizing dinner, not to have OP add to it.
Well, how did she phrase it in the message originally?
The way he said was, my wife asked me what I'd like for dinner tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then I was surfing Instagram, seen this, sent it to her. I forwarded it to her and said she should try cooking this.
I don't know. I think that the amount of reaching that people do on these in the comment section is quite astounding. Like, yes, there is a problem fundamentally because otherwise the person wouldn't be here. But like, this guy clearly didn't intend to, doesn't want to, and sounds like he wouldn't go out of his way to piss his wife off like that. And he's like legitimately flabbergasted. He's just wanted something yummy.
Yeah.
Hey, buddy, you send it to me. I'll cook it for you. You know what? I can handle hamburger and noodles. I'm pretty good at it. Fucking hamburger help me. You know what I'm saying?
I can't find this, but someone said all the butthurt men in the comments under this who have never cooked a meal in their lives and don't understand why their wives hate them. I want to find these dude comments because I feel like.
Yeah, there's probably gold in them there hills.
But yeah, I'm guessing this is a guy. Maybe it's because I was raised in a house where my dad saw new recipes as a fun thing to try, but I would not have interpreted the question that way. It's been very interesting reading this post to see how many people think it's an obvious implication.
Yeah,
because it's not.
Yeah.
Here's another guy. Yeah, dude, it's a guy thing.
Yeah.
This guy says the thing is though, what is there to really interpret? She asked what he wanted. He told her. There shouldn't be anything to interpret. She's an adult, and instead of going off on someone, she could try being clear about what she wants. But just like everyone else in here, I'm just guessing based off of the little info we have.
Yeah.
Dude, 100% the guys are like, I don't get it, and the girls are like, fuck you.
Yeah. And I will say this as somebody who I do like cooking. Granted, I cook the same thing quite often, but that's because it's mostly just me.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not trying to impress anybody. But if somebody random, like if I was like, hey, what do you want to eat? And they just sent me a meal I had never cooked before, I wouldn't like freak out like that, but I would be like, hey, maybe not today.
Right? Yeah.
You know, maybe we try that some other time. Or do the thing that most wives do anyway is, well, I was actually thinking, and then just spin it into what you want anyway.
Yeah. Just do what you wanted to do anyway.
Yeah. I don't know why you asked me the question. You already had an answer. I think you just wanted to be mad, is what it is.
I think you just wanted to fight.
But you can't say that because then you're fucking chauvinist piece of shit. And it's like, no, but I was tricked and bamboozled. It's entrapment. I don't know. I'm really interested. Kylie, as a former stay-at-home mother and current wife.
Pantera girl, where you at?
Pantera girl.
Glitter lizard.
Glitter
where you at?
lizard. Shane's secret girlfriend. You know, there's dozens of you. And maybe please enlighten us. And also, if we're missing something, here's an idea. Don't yell at us because it's not going to help us understand it at all. Just explain it in pure, simple, third grade English because we're dumb.
Yeah. And if you yell at us, just remember the next episode, we'll just talk shit about you anyway.
Yeah. And then we'll dox you. No. Yeah. Classic.
All right. Well, we would like to thank our friends, the Macabre Emporium, the Real Creature Feature, the History Goon, Intercepted Signals, and then, of course, the Remedial Scholar.
And that's it. I've had enough. Peace out, bitches.
Tip your bartender.